Hello, everyone. Welcome to issue 14 of Bad Moon Rising, a spooky superhero game. I'm the game master, Bob. This game uses the Prowlers and Paragons Ultimate Edition system. As a reminder for those watching on Twitch, if you want, you can use Malevolence to buy extra adversity points for me to use against the heroes. Or you can use Benevolence to buy extra resolve points for the heroes. As a further reminder, this game uses the Lines and Veils safety tools. Veils comprise subject matter that will be used on a Fated Light basis. Lines are subject matter that we will not use at all. Veils are harm to children, harm to animals, sex, romance, races, sexism, genocide, graphic PC death, self-harm, miscarriage, suicide, and STIs. The lines include PC sex, homophobia, transphobia, real-world religion, sexual violence, and sexual harassment. Let's go around and introduce our players and their characters. Let's start. Chloe.
That's me. My name's Chloe. I am playing Midnight, vampire who hunts other supernatural fiends, like her sire Dracula, whose ass she beat last session. She is inspired, of course, by other supernatural hunters, such as Blade. And yes, that is me.
Good to have you. Let's go proceed on to Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike, better known as Dr. Fusion. I play the Shade. The Shade is a hero of darkness and insanity, and is inspired by the Shadow, as well as a little bit of Deadpool in there. And he's in for the ride to save a planet that he doesn't know much about, because he's from a different dimension.
That's great. And then we have Rachel, our fearless leader.
Hello, I'm Rachel. I'm Stolen Fires. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your time here. Tonight I am playing Captain Union. He is a steampunk Civil War variant of Steve Rogers.
And his eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Absolutely.
Last we left off, you have reclaimed the pocket dimension, the shadow realm that Shade comes from. It had been taken over by Dracula, Lord of Vampires, but you smacked him around and he left. So now you have a shadow realm. And
that's right. I have that trucker and the truck full of 6,000 chickens.
Yes.
I need to take care of them. I forgot about that.
That's right. You
just for reference, yeah. It opened a portal and dumped the truck on it from the 405. Yeah.
Yep. You summoned a truck full of chickens from the 405 in order to smash Dracula. Forget if Dracula dodged or not, but
it hit him. Just a little bit. I think it took 2 points of damage, but.
Yep. But this is your Shadow Realm now. You're the Fisher King of it. It takes on the characteristics of your soul. But because of Dracula's machinations, a lot of cryptids and Universal Studios monsters have occupied this space, trying to escape Earth. Because, as you all know, Earth is being consumed by a space virus called the Spindle. This is a dark and terrible future, a dystopian future that you have found yourself in 4 years ahead of your natural time, which is the year 2020. In the year 2024, an out-of-space object called the Spindle is space virusing the Earth, has copied the minds of most of its sentience, and is slowly breaking the Earth's mantle in order to create more spindles, operating like a planetary virus. But you're safe from that. You could just sit here and ride out the storm. This is a pocket dimension of shadow that is owned by the Shade.
I mean, we could. We could, but we're heroes, so we're not going to.
Right. Yeah, it's just a good place to hang out, and there's lots of stuff to go chase down and shoot. Fun. I know we have to be focused. Focused. I put the doorway in your in Abner Triple Dave's lab, so we should be able to just go right out that door there, and go back to the real color world.
Well, as you recall, Abner Triple A's lab, aka Cracker Jeff's lab, the safe house that you are using, was overrun by agents of NICE, a National Institute for Cultural Enforcement. NICE agents, yeah.
So should I move the door
Temporarily,
somewhere else?
You shifted over to Astrea's mother's house,
That was
where you had a lot of pizza rolls.
Food of the gods.
Yeah, food of the gods for sure.
That's how you know Dracula was an asshole. He didn't like pizza rolls.
He does not eat pizza.
Yep.
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
But yeah, that's what led you to this pocket dimension, and you've claimed Dracula's orrery, a magical, alchemical, spinny device that can, I guess, stimulate an autistic person, but also can teleport and create portals to anywhere on Earth. And last I heard, your plan was to use that, modify it, to bring you to the spindle itself, the source of all the calamity.
At least get us as close as possible.
So what do you do?
Well, from what I remember, can we stick a demon in it? I know we fixed Swift with a demon. Do we need a demon for the space travel?
We need a demon for space travel?
I will ask your character to make I will ask Midnight to make a sorcery roll.
Oh, if it's sorcery, I can do that. As long as it's not technology. 4 successes.
There are many demons that could help. If you stuck... There are several demons of your acquaintance that if you stuck them in this magical orrery, could change its nature. But what you really need is just raw power.
You're not across enough demons, but maybe we can... How much energy is in your dimension self?
I would attach it to the function of this place, but it could thoroughly damage it. One of the two, maybe both. Would your demon be able to generate something along the power of a nuclear power plant? Is that what they're called? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Depends on the demon. And I would have to get a demon. I don't have any demons in my pocket.
Would it be somewhere in the real, in the three-dimensional world that could power this thing? Would Gabriel know that?
Roll sorcery or technology, because at this point, what's the difference? Sorcery is... Oh, so yeah, that's not an actual skill. It's academics. Academics are technology. Unless you have magic, a separate magic skill that you can use.
I'll roll technology, that's fine.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. You think about it for a little while, and you realize you have two arbitrarily infinite power sources right next to you right now. One of them is the Maxwell's demon that is powering Captain Union's armor.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Astrea, who has a singularity sitting in her skull.
Oh, well, that would probably hurt her. What about
So she
what
says,
about?
"No, no, yes, it's mostly a party trick, but I can make a black hole. Look." And she puts her hands together and makes a black hole.
Okay, that's where the danger is. I was just going to suggest CERN, but that could be much easier to get a hold of.
Yeah. Usually I just make wormholes from place to place. But yeah,
Well, if the edge of the wormhole is a singularity, technically.
mostly it's just a party trick. But because if I released it, I would probably crush every bone in my body. But if you have something that could contain it, then here's your infinite energy source.
Hey, well, we have that. What could contain it? I don't think the armor could contain it. With the orrery, could it contain it? You're the magical expert, Midnight. We don't quite understand that.
Bob, could we stick it in the Ori, or do we need a secondary container?
The Shade thinks that yes, the orrery could receive a mini black hole from Astrea as long as she was concentrating on it and keeping it from collapsing space and time around it.
Wow.
So yeah, she can be your battery.
And if she's good with doing that, I don't see a problem with that.
She says, I mean, maybe I'd be useful up there, but if I can get you there, then
Well, if we can't get there, then our entire mission stops here.
Crackerjack says, I'm gonna make a seal, an O-ring, so that we can collapse the space in between here, the orrery, and the surface of the spindle without all the, atmosphere getting sucked out.
Okay. And I need a portal us through the actual metal.
We can use the orrery between Astrea and Crackerjack. They can use the orrery to get you to the edge, the solid edge of the spindle that is sitting in between Earth and Moon. How to penetrate the barrier? Swift says that he knows the passcode to go to and fro. He escaped from the spindle.
So the passcode he has could get us through a door?
Form a door on the surface.
Oh, it can form. Oh, that's interesting.
Is the Astrea and Crackerjack and Umbra and Chocolatier mention, we tried going up there in a little space capsule, but we could not penetrate the barrier. We could not enter the spindle.
So the spindle is almost like I wouldn't want to say organic structure, but it's metallic, yet organic in the fact they can control its density and shape.
Kind of like the Chocolatier is it's kind of like a cell. It can alter its permeability. It's a living thing. And Astrea says, when I tried to gauge its density, it was like it was full of stars. It was like no material I've ever perceived on Earth using my graphitic sense.
Oof. If the code can get us through the wall, then we do it. It's going to require all of you to maintain the back end before we can go charging in. We'll need Astrea to power the device with Abner's help to get us there.
Umbra
So
says, I'm
inform
coming.
you are not coming with us. You're staying here to protect everybody.
No, no, I'm protecting you, and I can take it. Chocolatier says, yeah, I can't. I'm gonna get immediately killed up there. So here's my box of chocolates. He gives you a
No.
box of chocolates.
Oh, well, thanks. No, kid. You can't come with us. You've got to protect everyone here. Because what if the creatures break in here? Who's going to defend everybody? Because they're all focused on getting us there. I need you to stay here.
Umbra says, you gave me a job. I'm coming with you. And
This is your job.
the people to protect here, Mothman is gonna protect the people here.
You and Mothman make a good team too. Don't forget. Creatures of darkness always work together.
Mothman wiggles his antenna at you, admonishingly.
Don't you start. Look, you're thoroughly competent, and you can do this job to make sure they're safe. I'd rather you be protecting people who can't defend themselves than protecting me. I can defend myself. Good at what you
Most
do.
of the denizens of this realm of darkness are horrible, terrible monsters that can, in fact, protect themselves.
Don't worry about me. I'll be coming back.
Umbra
One of the worst sentences ever to utter in comics. Don't worry about me. I'll be coming back.
Umbra says, oh, why do you have to say that out loud? Meanwhile, Crackerjack is fitting out Captain Union with the eagle armor.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Provides you with space flight.
I feel like at the first time he's trying it on, and he's deploying the wings, and just the way that the joints squeak against each other is like the eagle cry. Because I guess like most of the time when they do eagle cries in like movies and TV show, that's actually like a hawk. Because eagles are very squeaky.
Yeah, I think that actual eagles are like.
So it's actual eagle cry, not movie eagle cry?
Yes.
Wah, wah.
We are authentic in the house of Stephen McRogers.
Oh yeah.
I've seen video of bald eagles dive bombing ducks, and the ducks are like, every time they're about to get zapped, they just dive, and the bald eagle splashes a little bit in the water because they don't have osprey powers, so they have to turn up, and the duck pops up. It's basically just trolling.
Oh, I've got a meme that I'll put in the meme lands of a bad fight about to happen.
Bald eagles are cool looking, but they're actually not very impressive. Turkeys, on the other hand, turkeys are very smart. Have pack tactics. I was doing like get out the vote stuff in Massachusetts and walking around my old hometown. And occasionally I'd come across swarms of turkeys. They would circle around me like we were mad dogging each other.
I've
Oh, dear
posted
God,
the
Rachel,
meme.
that is correct. That is so correct. So correct.
Let me look. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Oh yeah, it's a white cat on a
No, nobody's gonna win that fight.
I don't know.
a wooden deck railing approaching a bald eagle that is mad dogging.
You know, if it was an orange cat, I bet on the cat.
Well, I mean, the eagle has talons and a beak, and I think the cat's advantage is being able to get the fuck away very quickly.
I'm betting on the orange cat because the orange cat has only one functioning brain cell, and therefore can defeat most anything you throw at it. It'll just dumb its way out of it.
Anyway, Captain America now. No, I'm sorry, Captain Union
Who's that?
now has space flight.
Hooray!
Midnight, you don't need to breathe. Shade, I don't know. You probably don't need to breathe. Swift
I
definitely doesn't need to breathe.
I make sure
I'll just
Abner knows how much I appreciate all of his hard work and dedication.
I'll just form a portal from my head to Montana and stick my head through to breathe and come back around.
Right, yeah. Uh, Abner Tripleday, aka Tracker Jack, says, "It's only you can who can make it all worth it, Captain."
I'll just like clap him on the shoulder and I don't say anything because I don't want to tell him it's all going to be okay because I don't know that for sure. But, I don't want to damage his morale, so.
No, he meets your gaze and he
Okay.
nods because he understands.
Okay, good.
So you all want to jump through the portal to the last boss. There's a save spot right next to you. There's a couple of elixirs that Jacques has whipped up in case you need to recover all of your HP and MP.
Well, that's chocolates. Shade's gonna leave the key to the door on the desk in his office, just to further upset Umbra.
Umbra glares at you.
I said I was coming back. You're in charge until I get back.
Sure thing, boss. She says very millennially.
I think we jumped through. I don't know that we have other things we can do to prepare.
Hoping Coax would be here by now. Always running late.
Yeah, let's wait for that. But yeah, Crackerjack creates a an O-ring that goes over one of the orbits of the orrery. And Astria powers it up by shooting a tiny little singularity at it that makes the distance between you and the spindle 0. There is a brief sucking sound as the O-ring attaches to the strange, completely light absorbing surface of the spindle. And as you gaze at it, it becomes reflective. And it reflects your bodies and faces, but nothing else besides you.
We probably should send that code.
So when you need to, you can jump through the portal. I propose we take a brief break so that Coax can join us.
I don't know if it
Sounds good to me.
throws. Yep, fine. I wonder if it throws Swift at the cat's eye. It's horrible.
Welcome back to Bad Moon Rising, a spooky Prowlers and Paragons superhero game. Where we last left off, y'all had figured out how to use Dracula's orrery, I can't pronounce that right, ever, in order to teleport you to the surface of the spindle, an out of place extraterrestrial artifact that is currently sitting in between Earth and Moon, causing all kinds of calamity upon Earth. But now you can step through if you want.
I
As long
mean,
as Coax is cool with it.
Oh, heck yeah, I want to blow this thing up.
Well, that's always good to hear.
And so, Midnight, Coax, Captain Union, the Shade, will all step through the portal and arrive in a very strange place. Oh, where did I put it? Where's the map?
No, there's a map.
There's a map. I made it. I'm sure I did.
We're all doomed.
There's a
New-
net.
As you go to post. Ah, there it is. Okay. Let's activate this scene. Wait, how do I activate it? There it is. There you are. Let's put your tokens on the map.
That's not what I expected a space station to look like.
You pass through a portal, which is a very 2001 Space Odyssey warp tunnel through the surface of the spindle. End up in what appears to be old-timey theater. There's the smell of old popcorn, even, in this space.
Hmm.
Can you put people's on the... Yeah. Where the moldering and old curtains have parted, there is looks like to be a screen of static, and in front of it sits a tall, pale man. On the stage. Let's put you all on the screen. There's Coax. There's Midnight. The Shade is already here. There's a Captain.
Leave.
Oh.
And the pale man
Oh.
tells you welcome. Also here is, because it's important to the scene, is Swift. Yes, Swift.
Yeah.
An escapee from the spindle.
What?
Right. Swift is a nanotechnological being that claims to have escaped from this place, the spindle.
With our help.
Congratulations, says the tall, pale man. You've made it here physically. It's incredibly rare that anyone does.
Who are you?
Well,
Well, lately I understand that you've been calling me the Signal, which is appropriate enough.
Can we help you?
No, I think everything is well in hand. Gestures towards the static behind him and shows the earth being cracked apart.
Yeah, could you turn that off? You would very much appreciate it.
Turns it back into static. I expect you're wondering what is happening to your planet.
so we gathered you were eating it.
Not quite eating. It's more, well, a sort of reproduction. You see, this,
Digitizing?
that's the other function of this place. Swift steps forward and says, I know you. I remember you. You and I, we tried to destroy. And the tall man says, of course you did. Of course you remember. Because I made you remember. You and I were of the same species. We tried to stop the spindle from destroying our world, and we failed. But I kept you in this state. I kept you alive. And every time the spindle takes another world, I release you upon it. But only when it's too late to warn anyone.
But
Did
it's
anyone ever
not too
tell you
late
you're real fucked up?
But it's not too late to stop you.
Oh, yes, you could kill me. But then the thousands of other spindles across the galaxy would still contain me. And the 1,000 other spindles would remember Swift. I hated you from the moment we were both born. I took over the spindle when I learned that I had the ability to control information. When we tried to stop it from destroying our world, a world where life existed, crystalline form, the spindle, a grand monument to organic technology, did not recognize us as worthy of being preserved. But we tried to stop it. And so what will happen to your planet Earth? Yes, you have organic life, and yes, you have the right combination of silicon and iron. You will be both remembered and destroyed. He gestures broadly towards the screen and shows you a brutalist technology landscape. It says, there you are. 7.9 billion cells each one containing a mind from your Earth, from 2020. They've been copied. They live relatively good lives. That was the original purpose of the spindle. To keep the mind alive while the planet dies. But they didn't engineer that a mind like mine could exist. A mind like Swift's could exist. It was going to destroy our planet to reproduce without copying us. So I stepped in. I am the one who controls the spindle now. I dictate when it scans a mind, and I dictate when it destroys a planet, and I dictate when this copy of Swift believes that it can escape and warn people, because I want to see the look on his face when he realizes it's too late.
So, let me get this straight. You gain power over perhaps one of the strongest supercomputers in the universe, and you have been using it to carry out a petty grudge for, I don't know, however many millennia you've been doing this? Maybe centuries? I don't know how long you've been bopping around space.
From one immortal being to another, I recognize you and I say yes. I can't control it, but I can control my petty grudge. He is physically making Swift shrink.
I'm gonna run up and punch him if he's doing that. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
I'm gonna back Midnight up as much as I can because I was about to punch him too.
Half the team wants to punch
I would like to shoot the bad guy.
the man who sold the world, who is purposely adopting the visage of the Pale White Duke, aka the man who sold the world, aka the Goblin King, aka
Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, he was in that too, wasn't he?
At least he likes our media.
You know, the internet likes to pretend like it was Harambe the gorilla getting shot that made everything go to shit. I think it's when we lost him.
Yeah. Roll a punch.
Let me pull up. That's just my 7 successes.
Okay. Anyone else wanna punch the man who sold the world in the face? The signal?
Yes.
The Shade has his hands up and is not doing anything.
I do not wish to punch the bad guy.
I think
But
you want to shoot him.
I would like to shoot the bad guy if possible.
Yes.
So, my sheet has been revised. So do I just roll a raw might?
Let's check your character sheet. I want to be.
I don't have strike anymore.
Determination, wingsuit, lightning reflexes, deflection, flight. Yeah, you just roll your might, which is currently 12.
Damn.
Ubaja.
Yeah, just roll it. You don't have to roll against.
Oh, okay.
Talk about fixing the servos in that suit.
Coax blasted.
Oh my gosh, my rolls are still doing this? Sorry.
Mother
Oh,
monkey,
that's
dude.
11
Holy
Hell
successes
shit,
on
that would have
yeah,
Captain Union.
Captain Union, let's go.
yeah,
That's a good new suit.
Hulk would have felt that. Yeah, Midnight, Captain Union, Coax, you punch or blast holes in this man's body that disintegrate into black mist, similar to all of the imposters that you saw on the world below. He reels backward. Says, I've I'm the one in control. I'm the one who made all the imposters on your planet. Because I control information. It was almost useless on my planet where we did not have computers. But the moment that the spindle came into our orbit and started destroying our world, I knew I had something that I could use.
Bob, while he's monologuing, still,
Yeah.
with the shade's hands up, uh, he's going to be looking around this room they're in to see if what kind of flaw this person is creating by not paying attention to all of us and communicating endlessly their thoughts. Is there anything I can do to affect this environment?
Uh, yes. The space has light and shadow, and so you can use the shadows as you wish.
It's not going to do much. Then the shade
Do
will
you know
roll.
what it means?
The shade will roll flat and vanish into the shadow
Okay.
to scope out the rest of the room and behind him where he can see what else he can find. So I've just gone.
Okay. You turn invisible. You blend into the shadows. You know that this space is arbitrary. That the dimensions of the space are as big as it seems. It's fairly large. I don't know, like a football stadium. And that, but for the holograms that he's producing, they are empty. Although you notice when solid forms start forming, uh, after he's been half destroyed. He says, you think this is a situation that you can punch out of. Very well. Here are some very punchable variations of your Earth's mightiest android. Again, because I can control information. And what is an android's mind but information? And solidifying around him on the stage are three versions of the superhero Solaris, a very advanced robot that during your time 4 years ago was a hero. But their eyes are glowing red, which in
Oh
robot
no!
speak,
Oh, yeah.
robot speak means they are mean.
No, bad robot.
Bad robot. Let's roll for initiative. Let's have a combat scene.
I will roll the flat value for initiative.
Wait, I can do this. I do it.
You done did it.
Captain. Yeah, it looks like Captain Union's topped the round.
I think Midnight has a power that lets her go first if she wants.
That's a resolve thing, and I'm
Okay.
not spending resolve this time.
Fair.
I
Okay.
only care if I'm faster than the villains, not my teammates.
Fair. All right. We never came up with a team name, did we?
I forget.
I made a pizza rolls joke.
All right. So
All right,
Captain
Rachel.
Union will not say Avengers Assemble.
Well, hey, wait, hold a second. You can make it a defining moment and name the team.
I could, but I can't come up with a good name on the fly,
Oh.
like right in this moment. So I think he'll just sort of square up his shoulders and say, "Comrades, it's been an honor to fight with you. Let's get 'em." And that is my free leadership action to give everybody their free reroll.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna try punching him in the face again.
Which one? The man who sold the world, aka
Yeah.
the Signal? Yeah.
Are,
Yeah, he
are
takes it
you
on the chin,
are you pulling one of those?
breaks into pieces, and then reassembles himself. Um, I'm not a situation you can punch your way out of, Captain. And I respect you, but come on. Give
Oh,
some respect to me.
I just need to keep you distracted long enough for them to do their jobs. And that's my turn.
Okay. Next. After Captain Union, there is Midnight.
So I've watched Star Trek first off. Well, Midnight has watched Star Trek. I'm going to use weakness detection. I'll spend a resolve. I'll do it on the man who sold the world to figure out how do I break the man who broke the world? Or, I guess more generally, this data space we're in. Midnight is going to assume we're in like a holodeck. And can we punch the holodeck generator and skip the whole episode? Or at least find the holodeck door?
He can be overloaded. He is limited in his processing power. That's the only weakness